Hey everyone, true story, that did happen, and it was surprising for me. I didn't know that was planned. But enough of zombies, and let's talk about Moveworks now. It's very nice to meet all of you. Thank you to the Founders You Should Know team for giving me an opportunity to talk about Moveworks. I'm one of the founders and CTO of Moveworks, and we are the co-pilot platform for AI transformation of employee service. It sounds very confusing, and I'll explain what that means. Essentially, we are ChatGPT for the enterprise. Before we go into what Moveworks does, a brief intro to the company itself. We are about 7 years old now, so we started before LLMs and ChatGPT was a thing, and there's about 500 of us now. We are an increasingly global presence, so our HQ is in Mountain View, but we have an office in San Francisco, Austin, Texas, Toronto, Canada, and Bangalore, India. We have raised over $250 million from some amazing investors, and we get to partner with some incredible, iconic companies as customers. Names like GitHub and Spotify and Palo Alto Networks and Siemens, among others. There's 3 other founders along with me at Moveworks, and collectively between the 4 of us, we have started 6 companies in our past. So there is lots of muscle memory for us when it comes to building companies, products, teams, and technologies. When we got started with Moveworks, we were looking at the problem of employee service. And imagine your day-to-day lives inside companies where you work at. Maybe you have questions about getting new hardware, or about getting a badge, or about PTO, or troubleshooting, or getting access to some application, or something else. Generally, the experience, I would bet, unless you guys are Moveworks customers, in which case, kudos, your company is doing a great job, this is painfully slow. And not for lack of trying. Most companies have invested a lot of effort in building service desks and building portals and self-service knowledge bases and all of these other avenues, but the employee experience is still quite frustrating. And the data we analyzed and the leaders we spoke to said it typically takes between 2 to 3 days to get a single issue resolved on an average. And if you consider 1 billion knowledge workers worldwide, that is a shocking waste of employee productivity. So we decided to do something about that. How? By inventing a generative AI service desk that sits in the middle between employees and all of these systems. So Moveworks understands and interprets language, over 100 different languages, enterprise-specific jargon and vernacular and abbreviations and acronyms and all of these, and can natively talk to underlying systems, like an Okta or a ServiceNow or a Confluence or a Notion or hundreds of others, and can resolve between 30 to 50% of all problems in under 10 seconds, which is huge for employee productivity as well as cost savings for companies. How that happens is through our Moveworks platform. At the top is our Copilot, which is powered by, unsurprisingly, large language models. We use GPT-4 as well as a whole host of fine-tuned models that our team trains. This is the MoveLM family of models, which I won't have time to talk about today, but we have blogged extensively about that. And the Copilot can handle problems of 2 shapes. One is of the knowledge-seeking type, where search is the answer, where we do traditional IR as well as neural retrieval and RAG. And the other is the action-oriented type, where it is about maybe resetting passwords or unlocking accounts or provisioning applications. And both of these are handled seamlessly. The layer below is a suite of stakeholder tools. Create new knowledge if it's missing. Create new orchestrations if these are missing. Provide an ability to reach out to employees for critical communications as well as rich analytics. And finally, the platform where integrations I mentioned, we talk to over 100 different systems natively and LLMs as well. Finally, the bedrock of our platform is security, given that we work with large enterprises. So our compliance initiatives like our ISO 27001, SOC 2, GDPR, CCPA, and we are very close to getting FedRAMP certified as well, so we can sell to the US agencies. We have come quite far in 7 years, but there's still a very long roadmap in front of us, and that's where you guys come in. We are hiring across the board. Of course, engineering roles are near and dear to my heart, so I've pulled out some of the engineering ones, but our website and careers page lists all of them. If this sounds interesting, please come find me. I would love to tell you more about Moveworks. Thank you.